Hello, my name is Jayden and I'm from 726, and I'll be giving today's sermon. I started my Christian path when I was born. My parents were always Christians. They sent me off as when I was really young. They sent me to a Sunday service, and I used to think that I would believe in God just so that in case there was a hell, I wouldn't be sent there. But now there are many instances in my daily life that God has shown His grace and mercy towards me. There's an instance a few years ago when my mother had a very dangerous illness and there's a high chance of her dying. So me and my family, we prayed for our mother profusely, and then God was able to heal her. Here's some experiences I have with my God. I feel that God is my provider. Back in February 2020, our family took a trip to Death Valley. The best campsite only had the walk-in available. So we were gonna pray to God and hope for the best that He'll provide for us. We were originally going to stay at like an overflow gravel camp group, which isn't very ideal. And guess what? At the walk-in, we were able to get a great campsite. This is like how grateful and like I'm very happy that God is able to provide for you. And sometimes, even when we don't know what we need, He'll still give it to us, even if we don't ask. Another story of what I want to share is how awesome the Bible is applicable in my life and how life helps me understand the Bible. Just like with the fisherman, a few years ago I went fishing, and we went fishing with a park ranger. He told us a spot where to go fishing, and we have to just go where the seagulls are because the birds know where the fish are. So then we fished there, and then we caught some fish, and within like 10 minutes, it was like so much better than the last spot. At that moment, I truly understood what the Bible said, that He was going to make us fish of men. We have to go where the seagulls are and see where we are needed to be able to help and tell other people about the goodness of Jesus Christ. God is amazing in the way that He can make bad things and turn them into good things. Just like in John chapter 9, 1-3. As He went along, He saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked Him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" "Neither this man nor his parents sinned," said Jesus, "but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed. As long as it is day, we must do the works of Him who sent me. Night is coming, when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world." As He said this, He spit on the ground, made some mud with His saliva, and put it on the man's eyes. "Go," He told him, "wash in the pool of Siloam." So the man went and washed and came home seeing. This is a show of how God is able to turn bad things into good, just like my mother. The blind man, he asked God for help, and God provided by healing his sight. You can do the same here with your daily life. If you need something, you can ask God. Another example is with the invalid. In John chapter 5, verse 1-3. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. Now there is in Jerusalem near the sheep gate a pool, in which Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, He asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, take up your mat and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. This shows how God can turn something bad into good, and it can happen to you. That's why you just need to put your trust in it. People are imperfect, just like the blind or lame people in the passage. There are some temptations that are too powerful to overcome, like lying, cheating, stealing, and addictions. We just need to go to Him for help, and He'll heal us. I would recommend you to follow Jesus because He can help you with many things which you need. Scouting is like believing in Jesus. Believing in God will change you just how scouting has changed me.
your response. If you want to have a remarkable life, a fulfilled life, I recommend you to follow God, come on. And like scouting,